Good evening, everyone. This is day 75 of growing vegetables in Canada indoors. As my daughter and I transition from the outdoor growing season to now getting all of our items started here indoors organically, for day 75 nighttime, let's take a quick gander. So over here in the garden tent, my daughter has a bunch of items on the go where we have our red Valencia peanuts, right along into our potatoes. Now with these potatoes, they were pre-sprouting in the bag in the cabinet. My daughter and I got them cut in half, put in some soil. And what you see here is it's getting very close to harvesting. Probably another week, if that. We'll take you through harvesting our potatoes that we grew indoors, just from ones that were pre-sprouting in the cabinet. Right along here, we have some tomatoes to our transplanted Carolina Reaper. That is doing very well. Right beside it, we have some beans. Looking great. As we move up to our little seedlings where we have our red pine ginger shampoo plant seeds, right along into some more tomatoes, to our last tiny Carolina Reaper that we have left that needs to grow quite a bit more before we get that one transplanted, and into a few more Carolina Reapers that we just transplanted. So over here we have a lemon tree, as you heard my daughter. Now this lemon tree was all started by my father organically by seed. It was one of his favorite plants, and unfortunately with his passing, one of his wishes were to give this plant to my daughter and I, that we will forever cherish in memory of my dad. Forever missed, never forgotten, and truly love, Pops. So over here we have a tomato plant, as you can see, and it's starting to reach for the window over here with just natural light. We're going to give this a little turn to keep it growing upright. Again, it's just natural light every day. We did have some garlic on there that unfortunately didn't do too well. I do believe that the pots were too small, as well as the overwatering from my daughter. Not a big deal. We're going to start the project again and get some more plants up on the windowsill and get some more going here. Right beside it, we have our, do you remember? Awapui plants. And as you can see here, we have a beautiful little sprout doing well, and another one right beside it. Looking great. Over here we have our tangerine plant. Right along into our final plant that we have started indoors right now. This was also my father's, and unfortunately I didn't have a chance to ask him before he passed on what plant this was. I do believe it is a bay laurel, and my daughter and I have used different apps that indicate it could be a bay laurel or a form of citrus, but nonetheless, we're not too worried about it. We're just grateful to have this plant in memory of my father. So once again for day 75, thank you so much for tuning into my daughter and I's update here in Canada. We really appreciate it. And if you haven't yet, check out our website at canadianveggies.com for 100% organic items, apparel, as well as some of the services that my daughter and I currently offer. Again, for day 75 nighttime, thanks for tuning in. Have a great night.
Bye.